In the last video, I talked about how important it is to not punish fear or anxiety in another person. And I said that one of the reasons for that is because when we punish an emotion, the emotion tends to increase, not decrease. That's different from behavior. You can go back and watch that video for more details. But I want to say something else in this video about why it's so dangerous to punish fear. As human beings walk through life, we encounter all of the emotions, and that's a very good thing. One of the functions of fear is to alert us that there is a threat in our environment. We do not want to eliminate fear from our lives. If you had no fear, you would just run out into the street when you wanted to cross the street because you would have no fear of getting run over by a car. So fear in and of itself is very, very adaptive, and you do not want to eliminate it. Now, given that you are going to encounter fear in your life, you want that emotion to remain an adaptive emotion and not reach levels that are maladaptive, so much so that they interfere with your ability to function properly. When we punish fear in another person, we are sending the message to that person that their fear is bad, that something about it is not normal, is not right, or is dangerous in some way. After all, if it were okay or good, why would we be punishing it? By punishing fear, we are communicating to that person that there is something bad about this emotion and that they should not experience it. This is one of the gravest disservices that we can do. And there are a couple of reasons why. Number one, interpersonally, you want people to feel comfortable expressing emotion to other important people in their lives. And you especially want them to feel comfortable expressing vulnerable or soft emotions, things like sadness and fear. And so you don't want to punish those emotions because you are sending the message that they should not express those vulnerabilities or those emotions around other people. And when we don't express vulnerability or emotion to other people, it becomes almost impossible to build intimacy with other people. And of course, we want the people we care about to be confident and comfortable creating intimacy with others in their lives. The second reason why it's so important to not punish fear is because we don't want to send the message that fear is dangerous. As I said, everybody experiences fear, but it's our reaction to our fear and our relationship with our fear that determines where the fear goes from there. Is it going to remain adaptive, or is it going to go totally out of control and interfere with our lives? If we communicate to another person that their fear is bad, then they are going to come to fear their fear. And by fearing their fear is going to snowball, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse in any given moment, and it is going to end up interfering with their functioning. And instead, what we want to communicate to people is that things like fear and sadness and love and even anger are perfectly normal emotions, and that they are adaptive, and that they serve a function, and that it's okay to experience them and sit with them. By doing this, we are helping people tolerate their emotions more effectively. And when we are able to tolerate our emotions remain in check. They remain at levels that are adaptive and that work for us instead of working against us. So always, always, when the people in your orbit are expressing fear or anxiety, and this goes for other emotions as well, like sadness, we want to communicate to those individuals that this is normal, this is okay, this is not dangerous, this is not bad in any way, and that their job is not to shut it off, but rather to learn to tolerate those emotions and to sit with them so that the emotions can play themselves out and do what they're supposed to do, which is to signal something in our lives that is either right or not right. That is the best thing that you can do for somebody who you care about, who is experiencing a lot of fear and anxiety. This goes for children and it goes for adults. Hope that's helpful. Bye-bye.